this is how Michael Holding got out. The last wicket to fall. David Gower, beautiful judge catch. Eyes on the ball, watching it right into the hands. And here's Joel Garner, and it's really building up now. It's Joel Garner to face Ian Botham, his Somerset teammate in county cricket back in England. The last over, 10 runs needed for victory for the West Indies and 1 wicket needed for a victory for England. So it's all on as we start the last over. Joel Garner's whacked that down the ground. They'll be looking for 2.
Yes, and well placed. I think he had a lot of control over it, but went straight for 2. 7 fieldsmen out on the boundary. Pretty hard to penetrate them. So the lob in between could be the one to win it, Fred. 8 runs from 5 balls now.
Ian Botham's got to stick that ball right in the block hole. Don't give the big fella a chance to swing. That's 4 deliveries left. 8 runs needed. I tell you, Keith, it's really building up, isn't it, eh?
Yes, and I don't know whether that's a smile on Big Joel's face or what. Certainly not one on Mike Brearley's face, urging his fieldsmen on.
Still anybody's game. Mike Brearley still moving the field around. In fact, there's only Mike Brearley. He's at cover. The whole of the England fielders are on the boundary, apart from the bowler wicketkeeper and Mike Brearley at cover. And that's up in the air, and they'll be looking for 2, and they might be too deep, you know, and they're going to get 2. Now then, there's a decision here for Mike Brearley. Has he got his fielders too deep? Or is it 2 runs every time he chips it through there?
Mike really like the traffic cop down at the corner of Spencer Street. Fred, moving men everywhere. Moving in the yard here, a yard there. Got to watch these 2s.
And that's up in the air. Will they go for 2? If they go for 2, I think there might be a run out. It wasn't a great throw there from Jeff Miller under pressure, but at least they only got 1 run.
Joel perhaps hit that too well. May have been better just easing it out onto that onside. Went too quickly down to Jeff Miller. Colin Croft was looking for 2, but would have been run out certainly. Bad bounce there too, Fred, for the keeper.
2 balls remaining, 5 runs wanted. How close can you get to a decision? And Colin Croft not noted for his batting. Will he try to get a single and give Joel Garner the chance of hammering a boundary off the last ball, or will he go for a big swing himself? We'll have to wait and see. And he's hit that in the air. They're going to take 2 runs. 2 runs, and it's all on the last ball because it needs 3 runs. And Mike Brearley giving everybody the talk here. And even David Perstow, now look at this, is coming back. Now this is absolutely amazing. I've never seen anything like this before in my life.
Well, Fred, if there's a place to win it, it was with the nick, I think, and that's why he's dropped him down. But the Sydney crowd started a few hoots coming from it. They're not impressed with these field placings.
And they couldn't have done this, of course, with those restrictive circles. It's all on the last ball. It's going to be 1. And he's clean bowled. Bowled round his legs. England have won by 2 runs. West Indies needed 199. They're all out for 196. Ian Botham taking that last wicket. Clean bowled. It's a victory to England. The West Indies just failing narrowly, but what a great game of cricket. What an advert for cricket this game has been. The excitement, and there's Joel Garner. He must be a very disappointed man. But it's all over, and England have defeated the West Indies by 2 runs. 196 all out, needing 199 to win. And that's Colin Croft, the last man out, going in, clean bowled by Ian Botham. And there's the West Indies scorecard. Greenidge, Port Willis bowled Miller 42, Haynes bowled Dilly 4, Lawrence Rowe, great innings, at LBW Willis 60, Alvin Kalachurran, unluckily run out 45, Clive Lloyd, Port Brearley bowled Willis 4, Murray, Court Gower, bowled Underwood 3, Parry, bowled Underwood 4, Roberts, Court Randall, bowled Underwood 16, Garner not out 8, Holding, Court Gower, bowled Underwood, 4 wickets for Underwood, how well he bowled, and the last man, Colin Croft, bowled Botham 3. Extra 7, it went to the final ball of the 47th over, total all out for the West Indies, 196. And so that's a memorable victory for England. They'll be delighted with that victory over the West Indies. And so it's all England the victory, West Indies all out for 196, England winning by 2 runs.
Forward back. Back to routine. Yes, but obviously before we do that, we'll come back to the best and hitters World Series scorecard showing Australia and England 2.6. Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, Irving.
I don't know what the result was. 3 or
2, 198. Well, they need 198 too.
199.
199 to win.
We got it all at 196.
One by 2 runs. Got 3. 199 to victory all the way by 1 run or 1 wicket. Which is when you have we are.
Well, that was a useful match and a nice little follow-up to Australia's win over the West Indies yesterday. So Australia and England each have won 1 match in this Benson Hedges World Series Cup competition, and they meet in Melbourne on December the 8th in a day match, and the first day-night match they play is here in Sydney on December 11. Those 2 games should be very, very good clashes indeed. Right, the England captain Mike Brearley should be very happy. We have a shot of him being dismissed. He wasn't quite so happy then because it was a marvellous catch by Gordon Greenidge fielding out at mid-on. The reason we want to show you this one is because we can follow it on with another dismissal in just about the same spot when Derek Randall took a marvellous catch to dismiss Andy Roberts. That's Brearley's catch, caught by Greenidge at the 2nd attempt, and Brearley himself later on was to take almost as good a catch as that to dismiss one of the West Indian players. Derek Randall turned the match, I think. Fielding often does in these limited over games, and Derek Randall was fielding out at mid-wicket position when Andy Roberts was batting, and Roberts made 16, and in partnership with Kalachurran he was turning the game right around in the West Indies' favour. Once the match had been reduced to 47 overs and the West Indians needed 199 to win. And this is how Derek Randall twisted the game back into England's area, and I think it's one of the best catches I've seen for a long time. He took the ball not only diving away to his right, but also with his arm extended behind him. Well, that really is a super catch, that one. Marvellous stuff. Way down in the commentary position near the dressing rooms, we have Tony Greig at the moment with the cheque presentation and the Man of the Match awards.
Thank you, Richie. Well, that was a great game of cricket, and from a personal point of view, I must say it was great to see England winning. The Australian Cricket Board, out of the sponsorship money allocated by Benson and Hedges, have in fact got some great prizes too for this match now that it's over, and the first one is $3,000 for the winning side, and of course in this case it's England. And so I have with me Mike Brearley, the captain of England, and I'd just like to say very well played, tremendous start to the tour, and I'm sure you must be very happy.
Thank you, Tony. Obviously we're delighted. It was a great game, wasn't it?
Yes, marvellous game. Well, the West Indies have got off to a bad start, and from an English point of view and an Australian point of view, that's not really a bad thing, I suppose, but to get off to a good start in one-day cricket, I suppose, is vitally important against a side like that.
Yeah, and I think we were a little bit fortunate with the pitch. I think it suited our type of attack.
Well, I thought you played magnificently, and that's all that matters. Very well done. Right. The other prize, of course, goes to the runners-up in this case, and that was the West Indians. And again, we've got $1,500 for them, and Derek Murray is standing in for Clive Lloyd, who, as you saw, had to have a runner, and in point of fact has got a bad knee. So bad luck, Derek. A hard game and a bit disappointing, no doubt, for you.
Very disappointing, and I hope you don't have to collect any more of these runners-up prizes again.
Well, I hope things go well in the test match for you. You've got a few injuries, a few problems to sort out before then, but things looking all right otherwise?
Well, yes, we are not too despondent. We've lost two, but, you know, there's a long way to go yet, so we hope to reverse those fortunes.
Well, good luck.
Thanks very much.
And last but not least, of course, from a personal point of view, is the Man of the Match award, and Benson and Hedges have provided this magnificent gold medallion plus a cheque for $500, and that's a pretty useful prize at the end of a game like this. And the man of the match for this match is, in fact, England's Peter Willey. Very well played and well bowled. Congratulations, mate. Bowled many overs in one-day cricket before?
Well, quite a lot for Northampton, yes, the county side in England.
See, well, it was great to see the spinners bowling out there, and a tremendous knock.
Thank you.
It was good to see the England fielding, and you performing so well in your first big match out here. Congratulations and good luck for the rest of the tour. Right, well, that's all from down here. Back to Richie Benno in the commentary position.
Thanks, Tony. And Peter Willey, a very nice gesture for him. His first match at the Sydney Cricket Ground to be made man of the match of this B&H World Series Cup game. Just let's have a final look at the West Indies card. They needed originally 212 to win, and then it was reduced to 199 from 47 overs. That's what happened. They made 196. England won by 2 runs. A top score there from Lawrence Rowe of 60, Kalachurran 45, and Gordon Greenidge 42. Now on Saturday, the first test begins between Australia and the West Indies at the Brisbane Cricket Ground. Check with your local stations for times of telecast, and we're hoping that that test match between Greg Chappell's side and Clive Lloyd's team will match up to the cricket we've had in these 2-day and night games here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. And just a reminder again that the next one-day fixtures between Australia and England, December the 8th in Melbourne, a day match, and the first day night match at the SCG will be on December the 11th. It's been nice having you with us for these 2 B&H World Series Cup games, the start of the international summer. We look forward to having you with us in the test match on Saturday.
This has been another presentation of 9 Sports.